And so aligning on your standards is really important. The next topic that you want to discuss with your partner ahead of the big day is household and lifestyle. So what do you envision yourself living like in the next, it's hard to say the next 30 years, but let's just say the next 10 years. What does your life look like in your head? It's a really important question actually to ask your partner, because if one person is thinking, oh, I see myself, traveling every 3 months and not having kids and like having a remote job so I can travel and work on the go. And then the other person is thinking, oh, I'd like to have a full-time job where I get to go to the office 5 days a week. And maybe I'd like to start having kids in 2 years. This is a lifestyle that does not align. Those are lifestyles that don't align. And if you both find out that your lifestyles don't align, then you can have the conversation about, okay, well, what do we do to compromise our lifestyles so we can align, if we want to make this partnership work long term. So number one question here, I kind of already said one, but what the first question that we suggest to talk about is the lifestyle. The second thing is about like cleanliness. So what's your standard for being clean? Like, what is your standard for being clean? And sometimes somebody can say something and it's not the same as like when you live together, you actually see it in action. So this is honestly, when it comes to the cleanliness of it all, something that you'll discover once you live together. But it is good to understand, like, what is your standard of cleaning? So those are the types of cleanliness questions that honestly sounds ridiculous when I'm speaking to this out loud, and it sounds ridiculous, but I've seen a lot of people fight over cleanliness and there's the standards. And so aligning on your standards is really important.